Well, hello guys and girls. Been a while since I've done any form of car video, so I'm going to do one now. First of all, a lot's happened since my last video log on a vehicle. With the exception of the fuel thing, which I've not done yet, the converting it over to single point injection, which I've not done. I don't think I'm going to bother doing that anymore. Yeah, we just had something, well, my father passed away a couple of months back now, 8th or something, I can't remember now. Yeah, just trying to put it all behind me, but hence my dad not having his motorbike there anymore. It's my brother's bike, which he's not allowed to use anymore. My dad died on his motorbike. Crash happened and he swerved to get out of the way of a crash, and only place he could have gone was the oncoming traffic lane. And unluckily for me dad, which we are not a very lucky family, we always get pretty shit luck. So what happened was there was a transit van, a box van, like what the small vans they use for UPS and FedEx, the really small ones, a bit like a Mercedes Sprint kind of thing. You should know what a Ford Transit van looks like. That was coming along in the other lane, and my dad hit it head on. So and it pretty much killed him on the spot. But yeah, not good. So put that behind me anyway. That's not a very nice way to open up a video. I'll probably edit that out. Anyway, hello guys and girls. Just doing a video update on my car. Not done much. So I've not done many videos, but because we had a recent tragedy, so to speak, it happened in the family. I'm not going to go into details over it, but yeah, it's not been very nice. But I thought now would be a good time to do an update, because it's, what is it? I don't know. I'm not even opening my Christmas calendars this year. I'm going to save them all up till till the end and have all the chocolates in one go, because why not? But yeah, I've just changed the found out what it'll say at Marbella. The red car was bad on fuel, because whenever the engine was running, the return pipes were leaking fuel this bad. And that was one of the return pipes. I mean, I had to cut it off a bit to thingy, but you can see inside, look, super perished. So that was one of the reasons why we got the smell of fuel. It never happened when it was parked on the drive, because she never saw the fuel. It only used to do it while it was in motion. This one's none the better. Proper shagged. Well perished. So that's the old pipes. They got replaced with some new ones. Some of the pipe work off the conversion down there, which I'm not going to bother doing now, because why do I need to when it's hopefully going to fix the fuel issue. I don't know. Given a free battery, I don't know how good it is. It had no charge in it when I got it, but I got it on my dad's motorbike charger. That's not needed anymore, because my dad's not got his bike nowadays. My dad's not around nowadays, should I say. Yeah, let's get a light on in here, because it's a bit dark. Let's get a light on. There we go. I've got Talon, my 4x4. He's parked down the back again, because I can't afford to run him at this moment in time. Still not fixed that bodywork, but it's still starting to rust through the primer. I need to do it. Just spray some paint over it. Fallout Panda is in the garage. I managed to get him in here, and it fits in pretty good too. There's enough room to stick another one by the side. But if you didn't have the freezer and the multi-gym, you could do it. But we have. So he's in here for the moment. A couple of days ago I did just one little bit of welding on this. I've not cleaned it up or anything, I've just painted it to stop it from rusting. And that was that bit there. It looks alright state, it looks alright mess, but state, yeah, But started up, bloody first turn of the key it started up, I was well shocked. Yeah, the fuel that was already in the carburettor from God knows how long ago. This thing hadn't been started up for years, well, Took me stored for a long time. But yeah, still got my Russian seat. Just a milk crate. Yeah, like I say, I can't afford road tax on my car. Road tax on this thing is, well, it says it's 135, but it's about 170 something now. They've put it up, the robbing bastard government. What else can I talk about? Oh, come on, I've not done a video for so long. You guys will want to know what's cracking off. My coveralls are covered in diesel because we may be having my dad's car took off us, because when my dad not being around anymore, we may be having my dad's car took off us. There's my brother. Got Christmas lights out, look. We've got Santa's, but some are blown. I've got one blown, one down there. But yeah, a little Marbella. Like I say, I've taken all the fuel tank off today. I've left some pipe underneath the car. I'll get that when he moves it. And went through its MOT yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Day before, wasn't it? Yeah. And it passed with flying colours. Just one advisory, and that was the corroded fuel lines, even though they were clearly perished, but he marked them down as corroded because he knew I'd fix them. So today I fixed them. Yeah. Listen to that sewing machine go. Not bad for saying that was a cold start. It's not very warm out here. It's got to be about, I don't know, 3 degrees, 5 degrees. It's pretty chilly. Lights! Why didn't they stick lights then? Lights! Lights! Yay! You put the lights on, it almost stalls. Gold carb. So yeah, we had the fuel tank dropped off it, and we did all the work on it just out on the front here. But it's all good. I'm saying my dad's car's not been moved for a while. We drained all the diesel out of the thing because it was had a full tank of diesel in it. We didn't know how long we was going to use it for, and we thought they were going to take it off us. But hopefully, what's happening is Alex, my brother here, who's got the Marbella, is going to be having my dad's car, my dad's Suzuki Swift, and we're going to be selling the little Seat Marbella. So if anybody from around the UK, sorry, I'm not shipping it abroad, if anybody from the UK is interested in our little Seat Marbella, you've seen what kind of condition it is. It's in pretty good condition, with 21,500 odd miles on the clock, so it's really low mileage. Great little running engine. If anybody wants to buy it, please do make me an offer, and I will yeah, I'll consider it. But yes, Christmas lights up. My sister's got one in a Christmas tree in her window, but she's not got it turned on. I'm being a Scrooge, I've not put anything up in my window this year. It's quite funny, we had some severe winds a couple of days back. When I had the MOT and the Santa Clauses got chips taken out of them. I'd have been smacking into all the stuff. It was quite funny because all these blown on the front because the wind was hitting it and it was knocking all the bulbs. So all I did was I just swapped the bulbs with the ones down here, and and now we've got 3 blown ones down here and they're all good up the top. So yeah, and I put the little incandescents. They are incandescents. For saying how small the bulbs are, they're actually incandescent. Won't focus in on that, I don't think. You can just about see, look, it's definitely an incandescent. It looks like an LED, but it's not. It has got a little filament in there. So I just chucked those around the tree and thought, yeah, that'll do for the yeah, what do you call it? My car is just parked it around the back because I can't afford the tax. Its MOT is coming up and the insurance. Well, insurance for this little guy, for me now, has actually come down considerably. I managed to get the insurance down to £303. That's without legal protection or windscreen cover or courtesy car or anything like that, but it was fully comp all the same. So fully comprehensive insurance for 303 quid. That's not bad, saying it's my third year of driving, but I have obviously turned 25, which knocks it down considerably. It's weird, that was with Sainsbury's, that was. Sainsbury's supermarket, the insurance. And they got it down for me to 303 quid. And that was on Compare the Market. Compare the Meerkat. No, Compare the Market. So 303 quid, which I was pretty chuffed about. But with legal protection and drive anybody else's car with their permission, with third-party insurance only, it was something like 357, I think it was, quid. So I'll probably go for that option, because then you get your windscreen covered. Not that these windscreens are expensive to replace, only about 20 quid because it's a flat sheet of glass, but you know. Besides, I've got a spare. If anything happens, I've got a spare. But, oh, I got some shocks. Good friend off Fiat for me come round and he gave me, he didn't give me out, but he came round and he try and chuck him in the garage actually, because I don't really want to be in this car. Pretty heavy things. But he gave me some shock absorbers. Well, he didn't give me them. 25 quid secured the deal, and they've only done about 2,000 odd miles. There's cups for the springs to go in. Nice and new they look. Lovely. Dampeners, should I say, not shocks. These are sadly for the two-wheel drive Fiat Panda, they're not for the four-wheel drive. I could tell that'd be the difference between the height gap of that thing there. Sadly, I've not got the wheel off this thing, so I can't show you. I should be able to turn the way they know the tyre's going flat on this. Look. Sounds nice. Need some copper slip on it. Right, if I put this menu light on. Yes. Look down here, you can see there's quite a big gap. If I put my finger in there, there is that much gap between the two. But I put my finger on this one, and you can see it's slightly smaller. Can't get my finger in. Look, before I could get my finger in between the gap, but this one I can't do it. So it's just slightly shorter. It'll just mean that I mean it'll fit the car. Don't get me wrong, but it'll just mean that the front will be a bit further down. You know, a bit lower. But what I could do is the top end up here somewhere. I could pack it out with a nylon. If I see some friends over in Italy, they'll probably be able to get me some packing washers, nylon packing washers, just to take up a 2 centimetre gap, because I think that's how much the difference is, just 2 centimetres. What's the springs like on there? Oh, the springs aren't that bad, to be fair. Not as rusty as I thought they were going to be. This shock's alright though. This is a good shock. This one, it's not leaked. I'll show you this one. It goes down, look, but it dampens. Whether this side, I'll do it. Just keep bouncing like. Yeah. Bouncy bouncy. That shock's absolutely bollocks. I've got the one on my car, which side is that side. So I was thinking of the idea of putting that shock on this car and putting the two lower ones on this one, but jacked up a bit. But then I thought to myself, well, I don't really, although my car looks nice, I don't really want to use it off-road too much. So what I want to do with it is, you know, how can I put it? Not really have it jacked up. Although it would look good jacked up, don't get me wrong. I don't really want it jacked up. So I think to myself, well, if I use the nice new suspension, keep the springs and everything, you know, swap all the springs over, just the dampeners. Put the new dampeners on this wagon, on Talon. Then hopefully it should be good.
Yeah,
It drove good, did it?
yeah, I don't know if it's just in my head, but it seems to be better.
Yeah?
It doesn't seem to hesitate when you're pulling off.
No, that's probably because it's not getting sucking air through. Good, that's good. So, yeah, so there is a difference between the shocks. You can see there's a slight difference in the height from that one there. And you know, no, it's insane that they look about the same. Oh, they do look about the same. Look, right there, compared to on this one. Oh no, there is a difference. Look, it's a big difference. I can actually get both the segments of my fingers in. They're both two joints.
They're off the two-wheel drive then?
Yeah, they are. I mean, what I could do, mind you, I don't really want to do that because it's oil. I was going to say I could cut it off and then weld it a bit further higher up, but nah, sod that. I'll just pack it out with washers at the top. Get some nylon washers made up for it. So it could be a big collar to sit on before it sits on the...
You could just have a low front.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want a low front though.
No, it's not a 4x4 then, is it?
No. But you see, I was thinking of sticking these ones on this car. Because that needs the good shocks. And having these knackered shocks on this one. Obviously, because this has got one good one and that one's got one good one. And because you can swap them over both sides, you know, I was just going to build up a good one out of the two shocks.
Yeah.
And use it on this one, because this is the one I want for winter. I've got, as you can see, I've got a lot to do. Sills are still everywhere. I've just gone mad with the blue paint and just painted everything that looks like it could go rusty. Honestly, I got to the point where I don't care what this car looks like. I just want it to be safe and, you know, not going to fall to bits and pass at MOTs.
It's roadworthy.
Roadworthy, yeah. So I don't really care what it looks like.
Cosmetics don't matter.
Cosmetics don't matter, that's it. Cosmetics, they never fail on cosmetics as long as there's no sharp bits sticking out. So that kind of thing it would fail on, because it's sharp. But if it's welded and it's nice and smooth, I mean, that is grey area. You probably wouldn't like it because it's abrasive, but just get a cover to put over that, could be fine.
Tape.
Tape! Tape, yeah, tape. Tape. Velcro, get some Velcro over it, the smooth Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine then. It could brush past it, it could be like, ah, lovely and smooth, right? Or you could be a troll and put the hooks on.
Yeah.
Maybe hook onto everything. Yeah. Yes, so that's a good update, I think. I think it's a good update anyway. Not really done much, like I say, with this car. Just started up and ran it to drive it into here, and it did. Oh, I had to. Yeah, there's one thing. I had to nick the throttle cable off this because Talon snapped his throttle cable. Literally, just before my dad's funeral. I had to do a quick fiddle around with this one and that one. And of course the throttle cable on this was different to this one, funnily enough. It's the same engine. So I just literally swapped all the bits over off this one onto that one, and I've got that one working, and this throttle's got to be all built back up again. I could do with the whole complete kit. So that's one thing. Oh, and I've got another troll as well on this. Sorry about that, I just closed the screen on my camera with it by mistake. There's a troll there. That's where my flexi hose should come out of, but it snapped. I've got to get a new caliper for this side. I could have a go at drilling it out, but it would be easy just to get a new caliper, and I can always, if I manage to get that one out, keep it as spare. I think the ball's blown, mate. I've already had it tucked to bits. The wind did it yesterday, I think, a couple of days back. It's of course they're running parallel.
Oh yeah, so they do.
Yeah, it won't be running series. That's too old-fashioned. That they're running parallel. Yes, guys and girls. Yes. Oh yeah, and stay tuned because I have got some more gas bottles. Can't really see them very well. There you go. I have got some more gas bottles. That one I got from Sainsbury's car park. It already had the top knocked out of it, so probably one that's gone flying through the air, and it appeared in Sainsbury's car park. oh well, I'm not fussed. It's in our house now, so Atlas Gas. I don't think they'll want it back again. It was full of water. It's been there a while, so it can be wood burnerized. So I'm going to do it where they're on the side this time. I'm going to make it so it's going to be on its side and the whole end opens up and you feed logs into it sideways with a pipe coming out the back somewhere, sticking out here. It's just all guesswork for now, but yeah, that's just something I can do. Yeah, the old wood burning boiler's working great. We had it going a couple of days ago, and when it was what was it, bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know, it was celebrating the non-destruction of Parliament, or, well, you know what Guy Fawkes is. He is the man from Anonymous. He is the face of Anonymous. You've all watched the film V for Vendetta. Well, that is Guy Fawkes is who it is based on. No, not V himself, but that's who V was impersonating. Anyway, guys and girls, I've rambled on for long enough. Yeah, I'll cut it off on this video. Yeah, we managed to get my dad's tool bench back from work, so they've not nicked that. And thankfully, because it was all locked up like Fort Knox, they didn't manage to nick all the tools out of it either. So now I've got all lovely tools and things to play with. All the ones I was never allowed to play with, I can play with now. I don't really want to use them, but needs more staying. I've not been in that toolbox yet. I did just to use his torch, but that was it. Still using the knackered one. And you got dint. My dad did that dint because he got annoyed with this and the cheap tackiness of it. How it's all loose and rocks around, and it's dead hard to put the drawers back. You know, it's all dead plaggy and flimsy, even though it's made out of metal. He got that fed up with it. He just smacked it one. Yeah. It was a couple of weeks before he. Yeah. Anyway, guys and girls, I best go. I've got dinners to sort out. I've got to dish the dinner out when I get back in the house. So I'll do that, and I'll upload this video at the time. So fire up the old rendering software and try and see what how my not exactly my new laptop renders, but my my replacement laptop renders videos. I've got an i3 now, Core i3. So I've not yet done a video render on it yet, so we'll see how it does it. Oh yeah, another thing I've done with this car as well. Remember how my number plate used to be hidden behind the bar? I've just moved my number plate up just a little bit, unscrewed it, and just brought it up a little bit. Just enough to bring it up right. That's for when I do take it for MOT, so they won't spot that and go, oh, you can't have that like that, what's your number plate? You're right! People passing that, I know. So, oh yeah, there's the other thing as well, the wheels sticking out. You can see they stick out quite a bit. They do stick out quite a bit from the arches, so I'll probably take them off, swap them over for either the Marbella wheels or Fallout's wheels. Tyres on this aren't that bad. It's sort of starting to perish. This is a good tyre, this one. Yeah, that's not perishing. It's got a punch though, which is a bit of a troll, but it's got some good tread on it. It's pretty much brand new tyre, that. Still got the knobbly bits on it, I think, somewhere. But the back one, this one's a bad tyre. This one's scary. Look at the cracks in there. It's like ready to pop at any moment. Yeah, so I'll probably put Alex's wheels on, just swap them over off the Marbella. My rims, the original rims for this are still in the shed, and they need powder coating, but I can't afford it. Just can't afford it, man. I've had to cancel my phone contract, and I've also had to cancel the internet as well. So this will be being uploaded from legalised use of probably one of my neighbour's Wi-Fi if I go around his house and ask if I can connect to it. because I'm nice like that. I won't do it purposely, mind you. They've all got passwords, so I don't know how to get on it. If it was web encryption, that would be easy, but it's not. It's WPA2, so I have to go around and ask. I'll say, look guys, if I shift you a $5 every couple of weeks, will you let me use your internet connection? And they'll either turn me away or say yes. So I've got to do that as well. Yeah, I should go, guys and girls. I will catch you all later. And if I don't see you until the 25th of December, that is, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Do have a good one, guys. This is have a good Christmas from John Dragonman here. Have a good one. I'll try my best to have a good one myself, but due to recent events, I don't think it will be very pleasurable this Christmas. Alright guys and girls, thank you for watching and peace out.